Sup everybody, this is TennisBrother13, and that PlayStation logo, we can only mean one thing. A brand new Let's Play is upon us. Licensed by Sony Computer Entertainments. Those were possibly the good old days. Oh boy, this game right here that I'm playing is... Just one sec, the title should be coming up. Sony Computer Entertainment America presents... Now who is this fella, perhaps? Universal's Interactive Studios. Oh, we can already kind of see it from the bottom little thing there. And perhaps one of my favorite companies, Naughty Dog. Oh, baby. Crashing that thing like no other. Speaking of crash, we're playing other than Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back.
Crash Bandicoot 2.
This is by far one of my favorite PlayStation games back then.
Press start
And
to begin.
this could possibly be like one of the few Crash Bandicoot games I've ever played. There's a couple that I played throughout them, but 2 kind of takes the way. So let's just go ahead and get started. This is going to be a cutscene at the very beginning.
Crystals. Of course.
Oh, you're not Homer Simpson. 1 year later. Now, if you played the first game, you kind of will understand a little bit more about that little cutscene from the beginning.
We need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any earthbound operatives left?
You fool! Do you think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface, then we need to find an enemy.
And here's our trusty protagonist, just lying around like a bum.
Crash! My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
I don't even see how there's a possible option for that, Coco. This is Coco, by the way, Crash's sister. And now we have full control. So, for those of you who have never ever played this game, the controls are, if you ever played the first game, of course, the controls are basically the same, I think. I haven't really played much of the first game, and to be honest, I really should, because when you play through each of these Crash games, you get a storyline from each one of them. So it's really cool how they've done that. But anyways, let's get right started into the gameplay. I'm playing this on the PlayStation 3, so I don't really have the necessary original copy. So when they released this on, I think in 2008, this was actually out for a really long time, and I think it's still there. But anyways, so what we have here are some boxes. I'm gonna just jump on some of these. These ones right here with these stripe patterns are just ones that you can bounce, and you get like over these fruits right here. I think these are called Oompa Loompa fruits. I really just don't know too much about this game. But the controls are basically X to jump. I think the circle you can slide, and then afterwards if you press this X button again, you can jump like this, do like a little long jump. Square, of course, is your spin. That's going to be your main aspect for breaking these boxes, and of course defeating these guys here. Then right here, I think this is, oh man, I kind of want to remember this guy's name because I've only played through this game a few times and I just barely remember most of these characters, so I think this is, oh man, the name's tripping on me, but whatever. This guy will basically act as like your protector of some sorts. In case you feel like take damage, this guy will just basically take a hit for you. There's going to be more of these as I go along, but whatever. This is basically like the end of the level. And what I kind of like about this game, there's no tutorials, so you kind of just have to like mess around with the controllers just a little bit. And here's our next cutscene right here.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
So that is Dr. Neo Cortex. For those of you who played the first game, the story of the first, I'll kind of explain a little bit. The first story is when Crash Bandicoot was a failed experiment, and Dr. Cortex and this other guy named Embryo was the person that created this dude, and then this sooner or later became a failed experiment. Crash Bandicoot escaped, and then that's where he was starting to sort of fight against him. But in this game, I think he's still being served under Dr. Cortex's rule, and Crash doesn't know anything about that. So for this, of course, we're going to have to just go through each of these stages and collect the crystals that Cortex has showed. I think there's about 5. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 through each of these little levels right here. There's going to be a few levels that we're going to have to take care of once we get all the crystals taken care of. And we will, of course, fight a boss, and that's basically the whole layout. But we're going to go ahead and start into Turtle Woods. And just to kind of explain things about what this project is going to be like, I think I'm going to like spend my time maybe doing like a couple recording sessions. And I'm going to basically like try to do like at least 2 to 3 stages. These levels will probably go by really quick because obviously, yeah. And for each of these levels too, there's going to be other types of things that we collect rather than just the crystals. There's going to be one where you have to collect all the boxes, sort of smash all the boxes around the stage and so forth. There's going to be others that are going to be called like special gems, where you have to collect like colored gems. There's certain things that you have to do for each levels. And I think in the beginning one we have to do something here. I think I'm going to show those off a little bit later because there's going to be a secret ending if you collect most of these things right here. Also, I forgot to mention too, Crash has this little body slam thing. By pressing the right button. It's the R1 button, R2 and L2. The L buttons don't really do much for him. But this little area right here, we have like a little, I would say, mini bonus section. It's not really like a bonus type of place. There's a checkpoint right here too, just in case something happens. But I would definitely like just point out that, yeah, Crash Bandicoot games have always been like my favorite series in all times. The main story of it kind of is mysterious, and it just makes me want to learn so many things. Those green boxes down there are nitros. You do not want to touch those at all. They will count as a death automatically for Crash here. But since we have oh fudge! But since we have this guy right here, the Tiki dude. I'm gonna actually kill myself because I need to get all these boxes here. I'm actually gonna try to get all the boxes in each level. If there's some that I can't get, obviously, because we haven't got like the special gems or anything like that, that would be for certain. That would be like for later on, I guess. But we're going to have some fun. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this project, and I just want to thank each and every one of you for voting for this side project. The closest, I would say the second closest game that came out close was Super Mario Land 2. That would actually be later on, I guess, because Super Mario Land 2 I would like to bring back to my channel, but whatevs. We're just gonna have fun with this. And of course, every time you see those little faces right there, that's gonna be like extra lives, like 1-ups for... It's basically like the mushrooms of this game. Alright, dodging those birds. There's crazy enemies in this game, so they're gonna be like all over the place, around places like this, but yeah. So we just needed to worry about collecting all those boxes down there. And look, there's our second guy. Or there's our Tiki guy again. For those of you who know what this guy is, I'm pretty sure I know, but I have to like look back. Then feel free to leave a comment down below what this guy is, because I really just don't remember this dude. And this is the bonus area right here, which is just basically going around collecting all these boxes. And that's basically it. This bonus stage was pretty short. And at some point, I would like to play through Crash Bandicoot 3 because, like, I love Crash 2 and 3 and Wrath of Cortex as well. I would much like to sort of play out the whole series, but I know I didn't play the first one. It would be kind of just stupid if I didn't play through the first one and not know what's going on. I've seen some stuff about the first one, of course, and it's really cool just like learning so much things about this. Oh, there's this little trick that you can do over here. I saw like this one person do like a shortcut where you don't have to like go down there and fight all those guys, and it's really cool to do that. Alright, this guy we need to jump on, and there's an extra life up there, which I can't really get, so we're just gonna have to move on here. And of course, if you collect a number of... Oh, I just did the shortcut. Perfect. If you do collect all these little fruit things, like 99 of them, then you do get extra life. This is the crystals that Cortex was talking about. Oh, dang it. Missed the shortcut again. Alright. Yeah, basically just destroy all those things down there in order to get it back up here. And that's basically the end of the level, and I think we got all the boxes, so every time we do that, there's these gems, these white gems that you collect every time you reach to the very end. And that's basically it for this level here. Now there is times where I'm going to come back to these stages in order to get these colorful gems, which I think I'm going to do that. And this might take me several tries too, so that's kind of cool. Look at him. He's just dancing, yo. Look at his dance. It's just so crazy. Doing the crash dance. I love that dance, by the way.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. Crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Yeah, and then Coco just basically tries to interrupt Cortex, saying that there's something going on here. So I'm actually going to go back into Turtle Woods for a sec, and I'm going to take care of the very first special gems that we collect. This special gem, I think you don't have to touch all the boxes. You can't destroy any of these boxes right here, or else that's not going to work out. This is just basically just speeding through the whole level right here, so I don't know, I might speed this up just to make this a little bit interesting. You can collect the fruits, it's alright, it's okay for that, but you know, just don't destroy all the boxes and it should be alright. But let's go through these levels really quick here. Dodging all these armadillos like it's nothing. Alright, and we don't want to touch the checkpoint, obviously. I love these enemies too. These enemies just look so interesting. They have like certain like things that you have to watch out for. So if in case, like for instance, those turtle guys with these spikes, you can't really do a spin thing. There's going to be like various enemies like these that have like, oh, this is the part that I hate. Let's see if I can jump over this. Ah, shoot. You don't want to touch any of these boxes, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to probably restart this. So this again may take me several tries to do, but I just want to do this like right away, because like certain number of these gems will access like different parts of the levels. Oh, what now?
So, you were helping Cortex gather crystals, yet you have acquired a gem. Interesting. Well, Crash, know this. As long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power to stop you. If the fate of the world is truly your concern, you must gather the gems, not the crystals. If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to focus a laser beam that will destroy Cortex and the space station he's created. Until then, I must use my forces to stop you from gathering.
And just like how he interrupts there. So basically this guy is going to be saying that we're collecting these white gems up there, and also the special gems as well. I'll just go back into the level and explain some about this guy. But that's basically Dr. N. Brio, I believe. And he was once one of the partners with Dr. Cortex, with the makings of this guy, Crash Bandicoot, and I think he somehow became a good guy. Again, I really don't know much about the story mode of the first to the second, but I think he was a good guy in this game, and we basically just have to stop. He's basically saying that we're rivals with Dr. Cortex because Crash Bandicoot is still working with Dr. Cortex for the making such, but that's kind of good. We're just going to have to stop Cortex's plans, obviously, with collecting the gems and the crystals and so forth. But we're basically serving like a little guinea pig to Cortex, I would say. It gets really fun, too, from the other Crash Bandicoot games. Like, I think the only 2 Crash Bandicoot games I ever... Well, 3, I should say. Come on, get this. Ah, shoot! Be right back, guys. Okay, so as I was saying, like a couple of Crash Bandicoot games. Oh, I better make this. I gotta get like a good running start right here. Darn it, these boxes are just so hard to dodge. Okay, now again, some of these gem things are so ridiculous, like how you have to do this. Okay, come on, please. Can I just please jump over this without touching any boxes? And of course, that would just be no. Of course. Dara! Of course that would happen. Why? God damn it, this is taking forever. Oh my god, I finally did it. I finally did it. See, I knew you could actually do this. I knew it. There's just that timing of the jump that you really just have to avoid. Let's see if I can get over there. Oh, right. We were just speedrunning the crap of this place. Yeah, I finally got this. No, I didn't get that one, unfortunately. Darn it. Oh my god, you have no idea how many tries that took me. My freaking god. That's like the most annoying part about some of these gems. Is like, you have to like do these certain things. And look, there's our first special gem. It's all nice and blue. It's like sapphire related. Finally, we can get out of this level and never come back to this place ever again. So at least I can finally just like, you know, start to move on to other levels perhaps. That was just the first level too, and we 100%'d everything. Awesomeness. I love the very ending of that dance too. So, it's over 24 minutes. I kind of want to just do this level here because we can just... Well, because of all that stuff that I'm going to cut out because of the failed attempts to get that blue gem. But we should be good. I think I'm just going to like start this level in another recording session maybe. I'm not so sure. But here we have Ooga Booga. He's always saying like Ooga Booga at the very end. At least that's what I think. This is kind of like a star thing in this area, or in this little game right here. Oh god, I freaking hate the ice controls in this game. The ice mechanics in this game, or like sliding around, is just so annoying for me. I really just don't like it. It's so hard for me to like get around places. You have to basically just like slide around to basically move around. And this is something new right here. TNTs, these boxes right here. Come on, can I please just get over there? There we go. So if you bounce on these things, there's going to be a countdown, just like in the older games. And that's basically it for this little area. Just destroy some seals, and I didn't mean to fall. Wow. I did not mean to fall right there. That sucks really bad. Alright, so let's just get rid of these penguins. They're so cute, but just so cute. Alright, let's gotta destroy these guys again. There we go. Gotta use our long jump to get up there. Just take our time slowly. I've seen some crazy people like speedrun these levels. It's really cool. It's kind of cool to watch speedrunners of this game because they like know exactly everything about this game, what shortcuts to take, all that stuff. But this game can be really fun to speedrun, I would say. If I ever really was good at this game. I'm not like the best at this game, but like, you know, I'm somehow decent, I would say, except for the whole gems that I had back there. Alright, so this is just another section of this level right here. Pretty simple. Now it's all sideways lenient and all that stuff. This game is pretty much straightforward. Alright. Now, as you can see, there's our other gem, which we can't really get just yet. We're going to have to go to another level to do that. But as you can see, this game is going to get a lot more like devious with traps. And that's just basically the whole idea of this game, really. Alright, so another bonus game for us. Let's get on up here, get some extra lives, some more boxes. Alright, these boxes, by the way, will count up to the total number of boxes that we get through this level. So, not only do we have to collect the boxes around this place, but we also have to collect boxes and the bonuses. I would just kind of worry about that a little bit. It's not so bad, like the bonuses aren't too hard, I would say. Oh my god, I almost fell. Let's go ahead and get this guy again. Man, I can't believe I forgot his name. Back there, you want to make sure you hit that green box. That will basically just destroy all the nitro boxes. And let's kill this penguin. Boxes galore! Let's go ahead and collect our crystal for this area. Alright. Ooh, almost fell. Alright, so those invisible boxes that you saw right there, actually that was from the bonuses as well. There's like a box that we have to hit somewhere up here. I think that was it. There we go. There was a little box up there that you probably couldn't see, but it activates those boxes right there. Those crates, I would say. Oh god. And that's basically the end of the level. I think we got all the boxes right here. This is the last view. And there it is. This one actually took me a while to find, because those last two boxes I got were the hardest to find, because I didn't know where that switch was. So, yeah, that kind of just stuck me around for some time, just wasting time figuring out where that box switch was. But there we go, collected all those things, and I think there's going to be another cutscene. Hopefully. If not, then I'm going to probably stop the part right here. That face just, so derp. So derp. Anyways, that is going to be it for this episode. Next time we're going to go into Hang 8. And we'll see you guys later. If you liked the first part, enjoy, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And Crash is now exhausted from all that stuff back there. Until then, thanks for watching. Peace.